want to do is I want to talk about what does love look like. And I was thinking about this. A lot of times people say love doesn't hurt you, love doesn't make you cry, that type of stuff. But I want to give a different spin to it. So, what does love look like? And what I'm really getting at is the fact that a lot of times, and I was talking to a lot of people over this past week, and sometimes I realize so many times we have these crazy expectations, or we've already kind of predetermined or predefined, and we have this perception of what love is supposed to look like. And I realize that a lot of people are probably pricing themselves out of love because they have this idea, this perception of what love is supposed to look like. So let me see if I can simplify this. There are people who are looking for love in for a certain color, so to speak. So they're looking for someone who's black, or they're looking for someone who's white, or they're looking for someone who's Asian, or someone who's, you name it, right? Someone who's American, or Canadian, or British, or Island, or whatever the case is. And they're looking for, they have these set preconditions and perceptions or expectations or predefined conditions. It's like doing statistics. Predefined conditions of what love is supposed to look like. And the thing is, I feel like if we have these set parameters of what love is supposed to look like, it's supposed to be this tall, it's supposed to be this type of cheekbones, or this texture here, or whatever the case is, I feel like we box ourselves out of actually finding love a lot of times if we have these set parameters in terms of what love is supposed to look like. Instead of, what I think we should do instead is to just allow ourselves to find love, if you want to use that expression, instead of going after looking for a specific thing. Because what happens, I've realized, is sometimes love shows up, right? And it doesn't look like what you were thinking or what you are hoping that it looks like. And so then what happens because of that is, if my mindset is already telling me that love looks a certain way, and when love does show up at the door, so to speak, it doesn't fit the preconceived notion that I have of what love is, then perhaps I'm not going to be able to recognize it or accept it. And I feel like there are a lot of times there are people who could be in solid relationships or could have good relationships with people, but they don't fit into their box, so to speak, that predetermined box that they have. So what does love look like? The big question. Well, love is, you will not know what love looks like until you find love or you're in love. Because what you think it might look like, it might end up not being that. It's kind of like, praying for something or wishing for something, and then when that something shows up, because it doesn't look like what you think it should look like when it gets there, we overlook it, walk past it, whatever the case is, right? So what does love look like? Well, you're not going to know until you find love. And so my suggestion to anyone who is, I don't even really believe in going looking for love either, but I'm just using the expression of looking for love because I really don't think you should go looking for something like that. I think you should let life take its course, and within that journey of life, I think we come across, where there's different people or different circumstances. In this case, we're going to come across different people, and then we're going to find things in these people that we deeply admire, that they satisfy us in different types of ways and spark our curiosity or intellectually stimulate us, or whatever the case is, right? I don't even think you should go looking for it. I think you should naturally let love come to you or come to us, so to speak. So, again, what does love look like? Well, you're not going to know until you get there. You're not going to know what love looks like until it comes to you. So don't allow yourself to be boxed in. Now, this doesn't mean that people are not going to have preferences. I know some people are probably just going to date within their race. And I know some people are probably just going to date within their nationality and say, well, I'm not going to date anyone except they're American or except they're Canadian or from the Caribbean or whatever the case is. Some people have those predetermined, and if that's you, it's okay. All I'm saying is that a lot of times when we go in with checked boxes, we limit ourselves and we can overlook good things that can come our way. So what does love look like? You're not going to know till you run into it. That's what I think. And don't box yourself in by having all these expectations or whatever. Just let life take its course and take you to that part of your journey, that finding out, finding of yourself and finding of true love, so to speak. So, thank you again for taking the time to watch this video, and don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to click and turn on your post notifications, because I'm really into, posting now and communicating with you. Please, please, please leave your comments. I would love to hear what you have to say, and until the next time, always, always remember that you always, always have a choice. See you next time.